What's up, guys? Medic Prepper 611 here, back with another video for you guys today. I wanted to go through some of the stuff that I picked up this week while I was out. If you guys are anything like me, you've been out, trying to pick up a few last-minute things that you might need before the assault weapon ban goes through. Possibly extra magazines or some ammo or stocks or grips or anything else that you think you may want that you may not be able to buy here in a couple months if one of our worst fears comes true and they start trying to take away some of our gun rights. I'll be the first to admit it's difficult to find the stuff out there. A lot of the places have been cleaned out, but luckily I think people are starting to be a little level-headed and are kind of limiting, what people can buy when they go in. When this first happened, people could go in and buy whatever they wanted as much as they wanted of it, and I'm not made of money. I can't go in and buy 2,000 rounds of ammo at one time. Over the course of a few years here, built up a decent ammo stockpile that I keep and can pull from and everything else. But I would love to have more. But I just can't afford to go in and buy multiple thousands of rounds at one time, regardless of what store I'm in. Nor would I, because especially in a situation like this, there are other people who would like to purchase ammo as well, and we need to leave some for other people. And I've noticed over the past 2 weeks that stores are finally limiting how much you can go in and buy. Whatever they have, they're limiting it to 2 to 3 to, I've seen as much as 5 boxes that you can buy at one time when you go in, which I think is good because it's spread the wealth around a little bit. But I've noticed something else too. I had a hell of a time finding anything that I needed over the past month, and then I started thinking, I looked in the phone book. I kind of went old school and picked up a phone book and looked at it and started looking up all the gun stores around my area. And I was actually really surprised at how many there were that I had never even heard of. There are 3 or 4 really big gun shops in my area that I frequent and go to and purchase things from and try to support as much as I can. But there were also like 5 additional ones that I had never even heard of, nor had I ever heard anybody else talk about. And it were those places, the smaller mom and pop shops that are kind of out of the way and don't get a lot of traffic, that I was able to pick up the things that I needed. And they actually were all at a very, very reasonable price. They had everything I needed, and they hadn't raised their prices yet. Because what I had noticed, even though the larger gun shops are starting to get some inventory back in with ammo and things like that, their prices are ridiculous. The gun shop that's closest to my house here finally had tool ammo in, which is the low rung of anything that you would want to buy. But I was buying that 2 months ago for $5 a box with 223, and they were selling it for $19 a box and limiting you to 1 box. Well, I don't need ammo bad enough that I'm willing to spend $19 on a box of tool ammo 223. So I waited and looked around, and I was able to find everything that I needed and then some, and I'm going to go over that here with you guys right now and show you what I was able to pick up and tell you what I paid for it. Alright guys, I'm going to go through some of the stuff I picked up this week. The first thing I want to show you is the Tapco 6-position stock I got for my H&R Partner Pump Protector shotgun. I've been wanting to build a tactical shotgun for a while, and with the potential assault weapons ban going through, I went ahead and decided to pick up the 6-position collapsible stock and install it on my shotgun this week. I'll do a little bit of a kind of a first impressions of this here in a little bit and give you guys a little bit more of an idea about it. Seems pretty good so far. I haven't actually fired it on the shotgun yet, so we'll see how it holds up, but so far I've been pretty impressed with it. I was able to pick this up for $60, so that's normal price for a Tapco 6-position stock, so I was really happy with that. The next things I was able to pick up were 2 17-round magazines for my Ruger SR9C, which is my main carry pistol. It's the main pistol that I shoot. And I was able to pick these up for $35 a piece, which is actually cheaper than Ruger has them for on their website right now. I believe they're $39.99 or a little over $40 on Ruger's website right now, and they're on back order. Found 2 of them in stock, $35 a piece. I mean, you can't beat that price, so I went ahead and bought them both that were in there. Next, I picked up 2 30-round Troy Battle Mags, $16.99 a piece. I would have preferred to have black, but they had the OD green, so I went ahead and bought the OD green. You can't really be too picky at a time like this. You pick up what you can find. If we're lucky enough that the assault weapon ban doesn't go through, I may trade these up and get black, or I may keep them. I don't know, but I know that I have a couple extras if I need them, so it's good to go ahead and pick those up. And it's $17 a piece right now. You really can't beat it. They're going for. I was on Gunbroker, and people are charging $60 to $70 to $80 or even higher for 130 round PMag. So at $17 a piece, I bought it. I also was able to pick up 60 rounds of American Eagle AR-223, $11 a box, which I thought was pretty good. I mean, that's pretty much regular price for that. I've seen it cheaper a few places, but $11 a box is pretty good for some brass case AR-223. Picked it up at Walmart of all places. That's why I was only able to get 3 boxes of it. Then at one of the small little mom and pop's gun stores, I found some more 223. Now this is Wolf Military Classic, the 55 grain FMJ, but it was $9 a box, which is a little higher than you're going to find Wolf ammo normally. You're probably going to find it around $7 or $8, but $9 a box under the current circumstances, I was more than happy to pay $9 and get the 20 rounds. Then the last thing that I was able to pick up, and that was just because I saw I was there and I wanted to pick up some, was 20 rounds of the Hornady Critical Duty 9mm plus P 135 grain. Great self-defense ammo. It's what I'm going to start carrying. I've done a lot of research on it because up to this point I was just carrying regular Full Metal Jacket 9mm rounds, but I've done a lot of research into this and watched a lot of stuff on it, and I'm really happy with its performance. Sorry about the glare there. I'll try to get it out of the glare. There we go. But a really, really awesome ammo, and I picked it up for $20. So all of the stuff that I was able to purchase was at a very, very affordable price, and that's why I bought it. I understand that some of these places have to raise their prices because they're paying more for what they're getting, but luckily for myself, I'm in a position to where I don't have to panic buy so much. I can pick up what I want or what I think I need, but I've done pretty well about keeping enough stuff around that I have almost everything I need, and I don't have to run out and panic buy. So, hopefully you guys can go out and get the stuff that you need and find it at a decent price. But you got to do what you got to do. We're facing some uncertain times here with our gun rights, and things may look very different in the future. And if you haven't done it already, I urge you guys contact your state representatives, call them, email them, send letters, do what you got to do, but let them know how you feel about any new legislation that may go through. We need to do everything we can right now to protect our gun rights. If once they start, they're not going to stop. So we need to sink our teeth into them right now and let them know how we feel and tell them we're not going to put up with it. It's just, we're facing uncertain times, guys, so we need to go ahead and band together, regardless of whether you're a hunter or a sportsman or whatever you do, whether you're just in it for self-defense. Contact those state reps and let them know how you feel, and as long as we all stick together, we'll be just fine. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.